Hi, I am Chief Officer of Mohammed Aman, Mohammed Aisha. I've been on board the ship since May 2017.
22nd April 2021. This is Mohammed Aisha. Boarded an airplane to return to his native country, Syria, ending a 4-year battle where he was forced to live on an abandoned ship in the Suez Canal while the vessel waited to be sold. After losing 4 years of his life, he is at home and with family again. Let's go back to May 2017 where the story begins. Mohammed Aisha signed on as first officer of the container feeder MV Aman when vessel was detained at the port of Adabia, Egypt near the mouth of Suez Canal. Not long after 29-year-old Aisha had boarded in May 2017. Egyptian court sent a letter declaring that ship would be held until its owner paid a $21,500 invoice for a 3-ton anchor bought the year before. With the ship Egyptian captain ashore, a local court declared Mohammed, the ship chief officer, the MV Aman's legal guardian. Mohammed, who was born in the Syrian Mediterranean port of Tartus, says he wasn't told what the order meant and only find out months later as the ship's other crew members started to leave. Later, Aisha said it was biggest mistake of his life. In November 2017, Aisha called the ship agent Baha Fadl Al Ala to leave, but a port official told him that as the ship's legal guardian, he was required to stay on board. Aisha got word in September 2018 that his mother had died, and by August 2019, he had been left entirely alone aboard the vessel as the more than a dozen crew members called it quit one by one and went home, leaving Aisha to serve alone as a master engineer, cook and deckhand. Now, Aisha is all alone on the ship and felt that the ship was as dark and silent as a grave.
It's like a grave. You can't see anything, you can't hear anything.
The ship's agent supplied food and fuel, but as time went on, the deliveries got smaller and less frequent. Aisha had no more than a few pieces of dried bread to eat some days. 2 different times in September 2019, Aisha radioed distress alert claiming the ship was no longer supporting life and then took a lifeboat to shore hoping to cut through the bureaucratic red tape. Police escorted him back each time. Aisha even pleaded with the authorities to put him in jail, but they said they could not because he had done nothing wrong, noting that because Aisha was Syrian without the proper visa, he was not allowed to enter Egypt. During one particularly scary episode in October 2019, the ship began to take on more than 6 feet of water in and panicked Aisha shouted "Mayday, Mayday" into the radio. It took hours before military patrol arrived and took him to shore. Aisha was returned to the ghost ship which had its full hull repaired. Aisha developed scurvy-like symptoms and was beginning to lose 3 teeth after a month of poor nutrition. In order to fall asleep, he took up to 12 painkillers at night. In March 2020, a storm blew the vessel off its anchorage, causing it to run aground near the mouth of Suez Canal. The ship drifted 5 miles, eventually running aground a few hundred meters from the shoreline. Since then, no one is providing him with fresh water, provision or diesel oil. He had to swim to shore every few days to get food and water and to charge his phone.
I have to swim to shore every 2 or 3 days to charge my phone and to get food or water. Please help.
The ship had no power and was covered in insects and rodents. Aman's owners, Tylos Shipping and Marine Services, told that they had tried to help Mohammed but their hands were tied. "I can't force a judge to remove the legal guardianship," a representative said, "and I can't find a single person on this planet and I have tried to replace him." International Trade Federation, which work for seafarer and transport workers, intervened the matter and contacted Egypt authority and told them the chiefmate has been alone for more than 15 months and reportedly showing sign of malnourishment, ill health and psychological deterioration. "I have requested repatriation many times," Aisha told ITF, but the port authorities were refusing to allow him to leave. ITF offered to pay his flight home and his medical treatment. However, local officials have denied Aisha permission to leave and have been holding his passport, which is now expired. The union has called on the Bahraini flag state to intervene in the case. When ITF put forward one of ITF contacts to take Mohammed Aisha's place, it was accepted by the court, and then they were able to advance the necessary immigration processes and arrange the COVID PCR test to start to get Aisha home. Days before, Aisha got a call from the immigration officer telling him to pack his bag on April 20. He learned his grandmother had died. At last, he said, "I never want to see this damn ship again, and I will never forgive the people who kept me here while I lost my family one by one."
2 years ago, and she's never going to see me again because of this cursed ship. All I want is to go back home to my family.
He says he's good at his job and wants nothing more than to pick up where he left off.
Of course, I am a chief mate. Before I came here to the ship, I was one step away from being a captain. Like I said, I love my job, and I am good at it, and my former colleagues will tell you that.
What we learn from Mohammed Aisha is immense love for his profession, even though shipping does not treated him well, but he still continues sailing. Thanks to watch Incredible Story of Incredible Chief Mate. Do like and subscribe for more videos like this.